us from supercatpunch. And welcome. Today I have the Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn, the art of Eorzea. This is a beautiful art book that I am very excited to share with all of you. Are you ready? On the very first page here, we see a depiction of Heidelin, which is one of the big gods in the world, often representing hope and life and goodness. We also see the heroes of light. This looks like a white mage, a healer. This looks like a dragoon, a DPS. This is a bard. You can tell by the silly hat. This looks like maybe a warrior. This looks like an axe. This might be a monk. I don't see any weapons. Punching is the way to go. This may be a paladin. And this over here with the pointy little hat looks like a black mage. All in all, a beautiful composition. I'm not sure about these two. Upon a closer look, this might be a Garlean, which is an agent of the Empire. By the funny hat, it might be one of them. On the left here, it's giving us the contents. We have image art, characters, enemies, mounts and minions, housing, world, sketches, and additional art. Let's take a look at the image art. Wow. Here we see on the left lots of different warriors of light. I'll list them off as I see them. I see a warrior, a black mage. I can't tell for this one. Maybe a monk. This one's a monk, definitely. White mage. Warrior. Bard. Summoner. You can tell by the hat that has the horn on it. Dragoon. A very nice picture here. And on the right, we see the leaders of the different main cities. Oh, and there's also notes. You see down here, there are notes from the artists. The one on the left says, "For good measure, I drew all of the characters in full so that they can be freely repositioned afterwards. That's useful. So these three are the leaders of the big towns in A Realm Reborn. Kande Senna is the leader of Gridania, and she's the one that gives you the speech. I don't want to give too many spoilers. You don't know what that speech is. This is the leader of Limsalominsa, and she gives you the speech there. And this is one of the leaders of Ulda, and he helps with the speech there. And these are all the people that are listening. Underneath it says, it was a challenge to combine the three speeches into a single composition. You did a great job. Wow. Here we have some battles with spirit. Wow. So we have Ifrit up here. We have someone battling him here. And some more adventurers down here battling as well. I just love that there's such a striking red towards the top left, with the sparks coming down. And all of their poses are very dynamic. That's really nice. And over here we have some incredibly beautiful cloud compositions behind Garuda here. Wow. I just love how it's dark on the edges. And then you just have this swirling wind around Garuda. This is a wind spirit. I can't remember what they call them in that game. It's been a while since I've actually been able to sit down and play. I would love to play more, but I just don't have time. I wish I did. The message under this one says, I drew this with extra room around the subject so that it could be trimmed and used in various ways. I like it best untrimmed, though. Wow. Here we see a Garlean on top of some sort of machine. I know what that is, but I don't want to spoil it for those that have not reached the end of A Realm Reborn. And the bottom one here, I'm not sure if I can say much of anything about this one, but I do love the colors here. That's really nice. And over here, this is a warrior. This illustration was made for a Dengeki PlayStation cover. So the illustrator went for something serious. Seriously cool, if you ask me. Okay. So on the left here, and somewhat on the right, we have the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Pray here we see Minfilia, who is the leader. I can't remember what she's called here. Ida. I believe her name is Ida. This is Papalimo. This is Thancred. These are the twins. I remember Alice, but I can't remember the name of the male twin right now. This is their grandfather, who you learn quite a bit about. Up at the top left there is Urianger, and then here is Ishtola. They make up part of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. The writing at the bottom says, "The technique employed in this piece, created with the full cooperation of Keiichi Baba, will remain a secret." On the left, on the right here, we see Minfilia again, with a Garlean behind her. This mysterious hooded figure. And the Warrior of Light. We also see bits of the summoned spirits, Titan, Ifrit, and Garuda. I believe this is just a composition of some adventurers around the world. I don't recognize any of them, so they're not characters per se, but that's lovely. And over here we can see a dragoon, a paladin, a black mage, a white mage, a bard, and a monk, and a warrior here, all together. The message at the bottom says, "The white mage is twisting her upper body this way, but because her waist area is hidden, it appears as though her legs are also facing the front. Looks kind of freaky, doesn't it? It won't happen again." I'm not quite sure I see what he's talking about. Do you see it? Wow. Here we see several depictions of Gridania. These are all really nice. Wow. This one says, "The first order of business for a new town, a place where various people gather." This piece portrays the start of the adventurer's tale. For me, it really captures the spirit of Final Fantasy XIV. The bottom one says, "In an MMO, it's fun getting together with others. People looking things up, people making plans, people talking about fishing. That's what I wanted to portray here." That's really wonderfully done. And this is all one composition. lovely. And down here we see a Mikote male with some chocobos. The Mikote are the cat race. Here at the bottom left we see various types of characters underneath a standard depicted at the top here. Very lovely. Over here, we see a giant meteor. And we see a monk, a bard, a dragoon, a white mage, a dark knight maybe? Oh no, that is a black mage. A black mage, a paladin, a summoner, a warrior. They're all... I'm not sure, they might be running away. I think I would run away from a meteor too. I see. We have lots of adventurers here, fighting the mighty behemoth. And you can see the crystal tower in the background. That's really cool. And here is a depiction of Limsa Lominsa, one of the main city-states. This is the leader again. And we see various characters that you'll meet all throughout the city. Oh, we even have the little fishing guild leader. The note underneath says, in Limsa Lominsa, the Admiral leads, but the people enjoy a fair amount of freedom. That's the impression that I wanted to give. I think they did a great job. I love the background here. Lots of nice blue. And here are two similar compositions, where we see the leader of Gridania and several different characters that you'll meet here, including Ita and the Papalimo. And this is someone you meet in the White Mage quest. For Gridania, a harmonious layout with Kan Eosina at the heart. The light in the middle envelops the tree, and below it a river flows. I love the river down here. That's amazing. I think this one's my favorite. And over here, we have the two leaders of Ul'dah, Nanamo and Rabban. Nanamo and Rabban gazing in the same direction. They come as a set in this piece. I actually think they're looking two different ways, but we won't say anything. I gave Nanamo a cape so as to lend her a majesty befitting the ruler of Ulda. Here, we see a battle going on in the Wolf's Den, which is the PvP location. I really enjoyed PvP way back in the day, and I heard that they made some changes to bring a lot more people back. Oh, I don't like that one. This is against Leviathan. I'm not a big fan of dark water. Primals, that's what they're called. So, we have the Primals against the Warriors of Light here. So in the background we see Titan. I see Garuda. I think this might be Ramu. There's Ifrit. There's Odin. And the Warriors of Light fighting them. And over here, we see the battle with Ramu, and the Warriors of Light here, and the Sylphs from the forest that you find Ramu in. Here we see Bahamut, and I believe this is Shiva, Titan, Ramu, Leviathan, Garuda, and Ifrit, and Odin. I really like the composition of that piece. That's really cool. And the shot of Odin here. I believe he might be using Sundead Skin, which is his super move. That's really cool. Here we have one of the main villains of A Realm Reborn, along with his 3 lieutenants. I don't want to spoil that too much. But here we see another Garlean with Bahamut. You know, I've heard Bahamut said many different ways. How would you say it? Here we see a party of a black mage, a white mage, a bard, and a warrior fighting through a dungeon. It seems like it may be the manor, but I'm not sure. That's what it really looks like, judging on the monsters they're fighting. And here we see the 3 leaders again. And over here, we see the father of the Elegant Empire sitting on his throne. A very nice piece. These are both of the Crystal Tower, which was incredibly painful way back in the day. seem threatening, but back in the day it sure was something. We see several of the monsters that you'll meet in the Crystal Tower in both of these. You see some of the bosses. As well as a lot of the monsters. This is from one of the optional quests. Doesn't it look like the wing of a primal that we know? And here is, I believe, another shot of the Crystal Tower. We're part of it. This is all the same composition. And it's kinda like before, with that strange regenerating wing. I wonder whose it might be. And here we see something floating in the sky. This is an early concept for the Wolves Den, the PvP place. And this is concept art for the Royal Palace of Ulta. You can see the leader there. And this is lots of chocobos with flags. That's cute. Here we see the different jobs. We see a swordsman and a paladin, a berserker and a warrior, a thief and a monk, a lancer and a dragoon, an archer and a bard, a conjurer and a white mage. I like this stuff. A thaumaturge and a black mage, an arcanist and a summoner. I like this depiction of Carbuncle. It looks like it's very long, like a ferret. Here we see an arcanist and a scholar. And we also see a ninja. We are moving on to characters. This is a Huron male and female, and Ellison male and female. You don't see many of these. I've always wondered why. We see Lalafell, male and female. Mikote, male and female. You see a lot of both of these races. Rokuden, male and female, which you don't see much of either. And here is the leader of Limsa Laminsa, Merlewu. Master of Gridania, Kanesena. These two are seed tears underneath Kanesena, Rhea, and Harund. There is the Sultan Anonimo from Ulta, who is one of my favorite characters in the game. And Relplan. Here are two of the Scions. We have Minfilia and Alphino and Olise. That was the name I forgot. Alphino. They are both really great characters. And here is Sid Garland. We have Yugiri and Lady Iceheart, who I was honestly never a big fan of. I know she gets a bit more later, but I was just never a fan of her. The Archbishop in Ishgard. And here are different armors. The gallant armor up here for the paladin. A temple attire down at the bottom left for the monk. Fighter's armor for warriors. And dragon armor for the dragoon. I think my favorite for this page is this one. We have the coral attire for the bard, the healer's attire for the white mage, wizard's attire for the black mage, and evoker's attire for the summoner. Definitely like the white mage on this page. Here we have scholar, ninja, carpenter, and blacksmith. Scholar is really fun to play, or at least it used to be. I think it's gotten some changes. But I used to love to raid with Scholar. I really favored what is it called now? The healer that uses the cards. Wow, it's been a while since I've played Astrologian. That was my favorite back when all the cards were different and had different effects. And you could lengthen them, you could strengthen them, you could make them a group AoE. That was so cool. I was so sad when they took that away. I mean, I'm sure it's great now too. And I did raid with it a little bit, but I definitely favored Scholar at that point. Here we have Armorer, Goldsmith, Leatherworker, and Weaver. I do like the fancy feather hat here, but I think I favor this one for the outfit. Here we have Alchemist, Culinarian, Miner, and Botanist. Definitely like Culinarian. I love cooking. Fisher. I love fishing. And we have Full Striker, Acolyte, Cavalry. These are some of the entry level armors you get. Like this is for the conjuring. This one might be for physical DPS, and this is for physical tank. Well, tank. Infantry, Battle Mage, Storm Elite. These are the laments and attires. These are the Serpent Elite uniforms for Gridania, and the Flame Elite uniforms for Ulda. This is the Armor of Light, Onion Armor, Crimson Attire, and Fuma Attire. On that page, I think I like this one the best. Divine War, Divine Hero, Divine Wisdom, and Divine Death. Here we have Heavy Elegant Armor, Elegant Armor of Striking, Healing. So these you get from the Crystal Tower. I definitely am not a huge fan of most of these, but the healing one's okay. Then we have Noct Armor, Gloom Armor, and Astrum Armor. Even Star Armor, Day Star Armor, Lion's Mane Armor. The Lion's Mane is definitely cool. Bear's Maw Armor, Hawking Attire, and Snake's Tongue Armor. I do like the Lion's Mane. We have Birdsong Attire, Swan's Grace, Wolf's Eye, which I really like, Elk Tail, Phlegton's Armor, and the Guardian's Armor of Striking. I definitely like the wolf. And then we have Amon's Attire, Scylla's Attire, Heavy Elegant, High Elegant of Striking, High Elegant of Aiming, and High Elegant of Healing. These are boss attires, and these are all class attires. Here we have the Light Steel Galeris, Tefeta Shawl, Highland Smock, that's very cute, Glacial Coat, I love big fluffy baggy things, Sailor Shirt, Crescent Moon Nightgown, which looks very comfy. We have some swimwear, the spring dress, which I actually really like. I dyed it so that it was white and like a pretty red for my Auron ult. Chocobo suit, Wailing Spirit, snowman suit, reindeer suit, and Valentine attire. We're coming up on Valentine's Day, and I think there's a cute cookie emote this time. Here we have some different achievement crowns, which you can redeem at the... I can't remember the NPC's name, but they are in all 3 of the city-states. And then there's some seasonal event headgear, including a total horse head apparently, a Moogle cap, goblin, duck's mug. I love the little goblin ears. Here we have, it looks like, the special weapons you can get in A Realm Reborn. I can't remember what they're called. Relic weapons. Yes, there's a relic weapon, at least one, for each expansion. And you start off with these. They are difficult to awaken, but they have very cool effects. This is Cortana and the Holy Shield for Paladin. Spherai for the monk. Bravura for the warrior. Gabolg for the dragoon. Artemis bow for the bard. Virus for the white mage. Stardust rod for the black mage. The Veil of Wii U for the summoner. The Omnilex for the scholar. Efreet arms. These are the things you can get from fighting Efreet. Yoshimitsu. And more Efreet weapons. Here are some Moogle arms, which you can make. And when you withdraw and put them away, they make Moogle sounds. These are Garuda weapons. On the bottom here. These are Titan and Leviathan weapons. I was terrified of the Leviathan fight way back in the day, when it wasn't, speedrunnable. Because in the extreme version, the guardrails fall off, which is not cool. I really like the design of this book. That's really nice. These are Ramu weapons, which look very cool, especially these books. And these are Masterworks, which are very nice weapons. These are Limsalamins and Officer Arms, and Gridanian Officer Arms. I like this. And this too. These are Gridanian Officer Arms. I really like this dragonfly one. Now we have Uldan Officer Arms. we have elegant arms, including the high ones. I love the red and the high elegant arms. This is really nice. And so is the bow. Okay, and here we have some extreme primal arms. And some bestial arms. I really like this one with the wing. And these are really nice too. Oh, and there's a lion on the shield. Mail breakers, Avengers, Obelisk, and Rampager. Sarnka, all color-ups, but just like a plant on top. The astrolabe, and the duos, verbies. And here are some gladiator arms. This one sticks out to me immediately. And here are some pugilist arms. That's an interesting thing to punch with. Here are some marauder arms and lancer. I like this one for the marauder and this one for the lancer. This one kind of looks like a face. This one's really cool too. Here's some archer arms. I like this one with the feathers. And some conjurers. This one's interesting in game because the mouth moves. I don't know whether it's interesting or creepy. Thaumaturge's arms. And we have Arcanus Grimoires over here. I like a lot of these, they're all very ornate. I like the border on this one. This is a beautiful purple. I just love the composition of this one and this one. This one's very ornate as well. Here we have carpenter, blacksmith, armor, and goldsmith tools. All very interesting jobs in their own right. We have leather worker, weaver, very cute, alchemist, and culinarian. Miner, botanist, and the secondary tool for both, and fisher. And here are some accessories. This one jumps out at me. I really like that one, and this one. All of these on the bottom are a very pleasant red. I really like the chocobo. These are all really cool. I like that one a lot too. Musical instruments. I really enjoyed playing music with the bard's instruments. It was really fun to learn. enjoyed playing for my free company at the time. There's the delivery Moogle. And Carbuncle for the summoner class. The Eggy of Ifrit, Titan, and Garuda for the summoner. This can be for the Arcanist, but the summoner can also summon them, or at least they used to be able to. And then the 2 fairies for the Scholar. We're on to enemies. We have Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, Titan, Lord of the Crags, Garuda, Lady of the Vortex, and Leviathan, Lord of the Whirl. I really like Ifrit's design. Leviathan is really cool too. I do like Garuda's wings, but it's not my favorite design of her. Titan is really cool. Here is good King Moogle the 12th. Ramu, Lord of Levin. They could lose anything in that beard. And Shiva, Lady of Frost. I do like her crown. There's the Elder Primal Odin and the Elder Primal Bahamut. Oh, it says some interesting things about them. Since Odin was designed as a knight in white armor in Final Fantasy XI, I chose to draw him as a figure clad in black. Menacing armor that could be either metallic or organic. This is Bahamut, who emerged from within Dalamud. I agonized over being unable to make him look cool while preserving his restraints. Here we have some of the beast tribes. This is Flame Crest of Vajko. Fifth Order Patriarch Subu. I love their ears. Gozol Namotul the Turbulent. And Yar the Wave Fiend. Yar. Here are some more enemies. We have Siren, Zoo, which is one of my favorite mounts. I love Zoo. Here is Succubus and Halicarnassus. Here is Succubus and Halicarnassus. We have Ash and Diabolos. Diabolos is really cool. You see him several times throughout the expansions. Here is the Ariok, the decaying gourmand, who sucks you into his stomach and traps you there. We have the Balsaphone, the Gremlin, Hectize, and Mimic. Here is Narasimha, Pyrakman, Machine G6, the Magitech Vanguard G3, the Illuminati Marksman and Glider. I like their little wings. The Kraken. All the times you fight the Kraken, it's a little annoying. The Sasquatch. I don't like how they put these two together. It's creepy. The Harpia. The Veer Brave Arm. It was a very sad story. Giru Vegalis. Kukafera. Phlegeton. And Emperor Zande. Glacia, the Bolas, and Amun. All four of these are in the Crystal Tower. They all have very cool designs. I think maybe the coolest is Amun. The most menacing is definitely Zande for me. Though Phlegeton and his giant sword are a little scary. There's Sela, who is also in the Crystal Tower. Yellow Dragon, Oceanus, and Twintania, which is one of the favorite mounts that I own, and also where most of my trauma comes from in Final Fantasy. Here we have Ads and Nail Deodarnus, Rafflesia, and the Avatar, which is a robotic triad. There's Gilgamesh and Enkidu, and the Mandragoras. I really like this one and this one. Magic Pot, Brickman, and the Tonberries, including the King Tonberry. The Demon Wall, Tiamat, which was a bit of a nightmare when it first came out. I love this dark image of it. So does my stomach. Dorm Chimera and the Behemoth. Gaius von Balsar on Nail and Darnus. Imperial Legati. The Emperor. Imperial Centurions, which you'll see a lot of. We have the Imperial Commander helmets and their weapons. Magitech Vanguard and the Magitech Reaper, which you get as a mount naturally through the story. Colossus and the Deathclaw, which you'll find in the Praetorium. The Ultima weapon, which has a very cool design in this one. The stomach really likes it too. And then we have La Brea and Elidibus, who you'll be seeing a lot of. And now we're on Mounts and Minions. favorite on this page. Black Mage, Blurting of Light, and Behemoth. So scary. We have the Sleipnir Blurting, Title, and Levin. I do like the title party. We have the Fluffy Chocobo, which I just adore. The Unicorn and the War Steed. We have the Behemoth Mount, Balm Palanquin, and Elpst. We have the Chocobo Hatchlings. These are minions. The Mammoths from the different cities. And the Cherry Bomb and the Wide-Eyed Fawn. I love all of these. We have the Wolf Pup, the Girl Kitten, the Bluebird, the Baby Opo Opo, Wind-Up Owlgoat, Mini Mole, Minute Mind Flare, Tiny Tapir Nutkin, Kikenpole, Chico Larva, which I think is the first minion you get. I could be wrong. Baby Bun, Infant Imp, Baby Raptor, Pudgy Book, Buffalo Calf, Fledgling Dodo, Goblin Larva, even, Gobway Sprouting. I love Goobways. I love them. Morbol Seedling, Naughty Nanka, Bite-Sized Pudding. Please don't eat that. Demon Brick, Wind-Up Succubus, Cactuar Cutting, Wind-Up Dunberry, Kidragora, and Wind-Up Kikiern. I like the Kikierns, they're cute. And we have Wind-Up Sylph and Amalja, which are two races, along with the Ixals and the Kobolds and the Sahagins. Miniature Minecart. I just love how angry these look. The Wind-Up Airship, Magic Broom, which has a sweeping motion that's very cute. Wind-Up Onion Knight. Shantoto, which is from a different game, I believe. You do see them. Wind-Up Adiva, and then the 3 Wind-Up Leaders. Then you have some Minions of Light. They didn't have that many minions back then, I see. I do remember a lot of the minions being like super rare, like Dalamud and Odin. Wind-Up Cursor, BDI, Warrior of Light, Kate Sith, I like that one. Goblin, Behemoth, Moogle, Bahamut, Model Enterprise. Now we're on to housing. Another facet of the game I really enjoy. Now, we have Mist, which is one of the places you can get your house in. It's based out of Limsa Laminta, and it has this beautiful beach. And then the houses are carved into this cliff face, and they're all very lovely. You can see a bridge down here, bit of a castle gate here, and these beautiful cliffs with a lighthouse up there. Now we see here the Rivera Mansion style home. We have wood, composite, and stone. And this is what a large estate hall looks like on the inside. There's so much space. there's Lavender Beds, which is my personal favorite. It's based out of Britannia and has this beautiful lake around it. Lots of trees, lots of greenery, the water is clear and beautiful. There are lots of beautiful little fields like this, bridges, lots of water, flowing water sounds. Absolutely beautiful. And here are the types of house types that are native to the Lavender Beds. You can still have them elsewhere, of course. So there's glade mansion wood, composite, and stone. And here's what the inside of the large estates look like. And here's the goblet, based out of Huldal. This is where I currently have my house after I moved servers, because I didn't really have a choice. But the goblet isn't bad. I do live near the center, where it's the nicest. There's a nice pool of water, nice running water sounds. But towards the outside it's just kind of barren. So I'm not a big fan of the goblet, but it's still nice. They have Oasis Mansion wood, composite, and stone. And here's the inside. Here we see counters, armchairs and couches, bookshelves, and bathtubs. I like this type of bathtub. It has a lip on the inside where you can sit. Here are various A Realm Furnishings and Tonberry Furnishings. I'm not a huge fan of the A Realm ones, but the Tonberry ones are very cute. Like the partition. I'm not a big fan of the marble. There's some Sylvic furnishings. I do like the plant. Here are lots of carbuncle furnishings. I do like the side of the table here. And I like the couch, and the chairs, the clock. And this lights up. It's a lamp. It's really cool. And I like the yin-yang they have going here. Here's an illumination module, seating and diagnostic modules, projection modules, purification. Those are all very cool, elegant type things. Limlane's Embrace. I still use this in my house. You can hide it in other items to make like a really nice hidden waterfall in a glade type thing. I really like it. And for the wall lamp that you can get from Ifrit or make from his thing, Vortex Couch, which is modeled after Garuda, and Cragsol, which is modeled after Titan. You can have a letterbox outside, and you can receive your mail there. Same for the Regal letterbox. Wave Soul Fount and Plasma Lamp. Wave Soul Fount is made from Leviathan's things, and Plasma is from Ramu. Behemoth Wall Trophy, which was a big thing back in the day. dark divinity falleth. Same, also a big thing. Savage Ark of Triumph. Emperor's Throne. These are chronometers, rugs, mandragora floor lamp, amigo cactus floor lamp, Donberry floor lamp, and you can turn all of these on and off. Stuffed Moogle and Chocobo, miniature Magitech Reaper. You see a lot of miniatures in people's houses. There's a lot of them now. And here we have some portraits. And a drinking cup Kalu, who will go up and down, to and from the cup. Now we're on to the world. Here we have Limsalominsa and Gridania. I love the softness of the blue and the clouds in this one. And of course I love forest landscapes. I would live in Gridania. That's just beautiful. And here is Ulda, which is also another lovely city. And Carthage, which is a frozen place where Ishgard is located. If I had to choose any location in the game and not just A Realm Reborn to live, I would definitely live in Ishgard. That would be my choice. Ishgard is beautiful, it's cold, and it has some of my favorite characters. We have Mordona, where you can see the fallen Garlean airship, and Midgard Solmar. There's Alamigo, which is a big part of the story later. We have the Morabi dry docks, Meteor Crater, and Lenosia. Camp Bronze Lake, which is one of my favorite places to sit and fly around. There's just so many beautiful places. Right around where you teleport in, there are these beautiful hot springs with flowing waterfalls and just amazing sounds. The Wolves Den, where PvP is. The Wanderer's Palace, where you'll find some Tonberries and some very interesting backstory. The Sapsa spawning grounds. Volgord Float, where there used to be a way for you to jump off the map and find some really cool things. Moogle Gift Mounts. The Sanctum of the 12. And the Sylvland. The Coffer and Coffin, Black Brush Station, and the Invisible City. It's really cool to go through abandoned places like this. See all the different things they left, how they lived. It's fascinating. The Cerulean Field. Very interesting backstory here. And the grain that's in the Cerulean Field. Observatorium Pub and the Astroscope. Very beautiful. The Steel Vigil. see this, and you're like, what in the world happened there? The crystal gate. That has to do with the crystal tower. Here's an aetheryte that you'll find all over the world. The market board, which I am very good at playing. That's where I make all of my money. I play the market board. The company chest, where you can store things for your free company. And there's also a company chest just associated with your grand company that is just for you. The Copper Bell Mines, which is a dungeon. Halatali, another dungeon. And the 1,000 Laws of Totorak, which no one likes getting in the roulette. Halki Manor. Brayflock's Long Stop. The Sunken Temple of Karn, a very interesting dungeon. The Smile Darkhold. I love all these dungeon views. Castra Meridianum and the Praetorium, which are the two big dungeons at the end of A Realm Reborn. Then there's the Wanderer's Palace, where you'll find some taunt berries. Amtapor Keep. Pharaoh's Sirius, where you find Siren. It has an interesting theme that's playing. There's the Beacon Chamber in Pharaoh's Sirius. The Lost City of Amtapor. Very interesting dungeon. The Walking Nightmare. You will find Diabolos for the first time in this dungeon. The Navel, where you fight Titan. The War Leader, where you fight Leviathan. Here's Labyrinth of the Ancients, which is part of the Crystal Tower. And here's a hall that's inside. Circus Tower, which is part of the Crystal Tower. And here is part of the Winding Steps. You'll visit Circus Tower again throughout the story. Here's more in the Circus Tower. The final curtain. And the Emperor's throne. If you do the Binding Coil side quests, you'll come across the exploratory site, the Ragnarok Drive and Central Core, and the Coil, where Bahamut is bound. And here is the outer coil and the central deck. And here's the Ashian Hall. You'll learn a lot more about that. Here's the statue in the Ashian Hall. There's their door. Here are some Imperial airships. Here are some marks of the beast tribes. And a Hildebrand logo. I really like the Hildebrand questline. It's so funny. And here are the symbols of the 12 deities. Azema, Novika, Aliak, Limlane, Alone, Byragot, Nidthal, Alvik, Nemea, Ashan, Menfina, and Rolger. Sketches. Here are the race-specific equipment that you start with. I'm not a big fan of the Mikote specific equipment. Here are some hairstyles. I think this hairstyle is very interesting. Elven ears are so cool. I wonder why you don't see more elves. I love the pigtails, they're so cute. And here's Istula's hairstyle. This is a very pretty hairstyle too. Here are some chocobos. Here's Minfilia's attire and Ulfino's attire. Here are some gear sketches and some swimwear ideas. I'm not a big fan of swimwear, but I think I'm a little bit more against showing skin than most. Here's some arcanist ideas and summoner. Looks like some bard, some botanist. Looking for Valentine's. Oh, I like this eyepiece. This is a cool helmet. Here are some enemy sketches. Leviathan is so cool. Just take it out of the water and it's really cool. Put it in the water and it is my worst nightmare. I love these multi-headed beasts. And it looks like these are some Garuda. No, that is Siren. Yeah, these might be Siren sketches. Here are some sketches of the city-states. Very cool. I like the different aetherites as well. There are some Lindosia sketches. I love this. That's such beautiful architecture. Just carved into the cliff there. There is some kobold architecture. They really are geniuses when it comes to mining and smithing. Here's some of the Black Shroud. A lovely bridge. Looks like it heads into Gridania. There's another bridge there that shows some of the water. There's more of the Black Shroud with some of their lovely buildings. There's some clouds. There's some Sylphic architecture. They seem to build in trees, which is very cool. Here's Thanalan. So this is near Limsa. Very interesting architecture big lizard type race. Very, very interesting for the Ixali. The Ixali are the bird type race. They cannot fly. It's very cool. More Ixali. They seem to make like air balloons and such. It's really cool. These are dungeon ideas. I love seeing early sketches like this. It's so cool. They're all so cool. These are like spikes. Wow, I like this with the bridges. More dungeon ideas. I love that. What is that? Wow. This is really beautiful too. And everything over here, I like this. With the glowing crystal spires. Columns? I think they would be columns. Oh, this looks snowy. I like that. Imperial architecture. I love the lighting in this one. I'm not sure what that is, but I want no part of it. And gold saucer concepts. I like this one. That's cool. But all three of them are really nice. And then we have some additional art. This was from Heaven's Turn, 2011. Valentine's Day, 2011. Little Lady's Day, 2011. I love the blossoms here. That's really nicely drawn. Hatching's Tide. Moonfire. Hunter's Moon. Foundation Day. All Saints Wake. Starlight. That's really nice. New Year 2012. His behind appears to be on fire. Heaven's Turn 2012. Valentine's Day and Little Lady's Day. Hatching's Tide. Moonfire Fair. I like this outfit way more than the usual. Foundation Day. Where we have the posters for all three of the city-states. The elements. There's a Garuda poster. Ifrit. Oh, I like that style. That's really nice. The Moogle King. New Year 2013. All Saints Wake. That's really nice. Materia. Also very nice. And Grand Company seals. I like the lighting in this one. Starlight 2013. New Year 2014. Heaven's Turn. Valentine's Day. I like that poster. Little Lady's Day. flashing tide. Wow, this Moonfire poster's amazing. Launch event. Those are all really nice. I like the Google way right here. And more for the launch event. We see a dragoon, a mogul bag, a chocobo, Vita. These are all so nice. Wow. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed going through this art book with me. This was an amazing bout of nostalgia. And it makes me really want to play again. I would love to when I have the time. Right now there's a lot going on. But maybe soon. Maybe soon. Thank you for joining me. And I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. That I helped you a little with your stresses and worries. And that you sleep well. I hope I made you smile